Hi, hey everybody. Julianne Lichty here, acting from all angles. Today we're going to be talking about impulses in actors. What are they? Um, how do we use them? How do we get in touch with them? What do they do to make our work better? What's the secret that great actors are doing that involves impulses? So, first, though, let me introduce myself to you. My name is Julianne Lichty Stratton, and I'm the creator of Actors in Action, Conservatory of Film and Theater, where we empower the passionate actor with the craft, skill, and freedom to have a serious acting career. So I'm really excited you're joining me today. We're going to be talking about impulses. The reason we are is because we've been working a ton on that, a ton in my acting classes. The last, I'd say 3 weeks, we've really been focusing in, and I've been making a ton of discoveries about impulses and training my actors to get into their impulses and use them. And so I want to just share a couple of things with you guys today um, to help you do that. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about what is an impulse. I know that when I was at acting school, I was going to say when I grew up in acting school, when I was in acting school, they'd always say use your impulses. Every acting teacher I've ever worked with, on some level or other, is saying use your impulses, feel your impulses. And honestly, in acting school, I had no idea what they're talking about. I didn't understand what they meant exactly. So let's talk about what is an impulse. So an impulse is pretty simple. It's something that you feel inside of you nudging you to do something. So think about a baby when they're at like their first birthday party. Usually they bring the cake out, there's a little candle in it. What does the baby usually do? Hands in the cake, right? That's their impulse. Whom they have this impulse to do it. That's kind of what an impulse is. That is what an impulse is. It's something inside of you that prompts you to do something. Now, a lot of times, well, first of all, let me say all human beings have impulses. We are just part of our makeup, part of how we are created. We want something, we act on it, we feel something, we express it. Okay? So that's great. The problem is when we go to act, sometimes we get in our heads that acting is different than actually being alive and in the moment and going on impulses. And so we start like manufacturing things and we squash those impulses and we get ourselves instead to do a clever choice or a choice or like, I'm gonna say it like this, or remember when I was working on this, this line is going to be the line where I get really angry. That completely will cut us off from our natural impulses and will not work for great acting. Okay? So let me also talk about great actors right now. If you look at great actors, you watch them, they are so instinctive and they are so impulsive. My favorite actress in the world is Tilda Swinton. She's so connected and impulsive with what she does. They can be small impulses, they can be big impulses. I also love Tom Hardy. He does the same thing. Gary Oldman. Who else do I love? There's a lot of those big actors that are just so free and just allow stuff out. They do it, in fact, in a way that makes it look simple. And then a lot of people think, oh, acting's so easy. Look at them. They're just being a real person in this imaginary circumstance. And then actors are like, yeah, I don't need to train. I don't need to work on stuff. I don't need to find my impulses. I don't need to dig in there. I can just show up and do it. The problem is once you get in a script, once you get in an imaginary circumstance, your impulses can go out the window, or you can suppress them because you think you have to act a different way. So what we have to do is train ourselves to allow ourselves to fit in, to feel our impulses and act on them while we're acting. Okay, so I'm going to give you an exercise that you can do that's really cool. This is something that I've been really working on, as I said, with my actors in my classes the last few weeks. So if you're familiar with the Meisner repetition exercise, I actually use that to discover these impulses. So what I want you to do is, ideally you want to do this with another person, but to work on the impulses you don't necessarily have to. You can just look around your room and see, like, tripod. There's a tripod in front of you. What I want you to do, I'm going to do it right now with me online because I'm looking at myself. Okay, I do not recommend that you do this in a mirror necessarily, but I'm just going to show you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at myself and I'm going to notice what I notice most about my face right now. Okay, so right now I'm noticing my bangs. Okay, so I'm just going to repeat that word out loud until I start noticing something else. So I'll go bangs, 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 bang. And then I notice I'm getting bored of saying bangs, and I'm starting to notice my eyebrows. So I'm going to jump to my eyebrows now. So instead of saying bangs, I'm going to say eyebrows, 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 eyebrows. Okay, I'm bored of saying that. So now I'm noticing my eyes. I'm going to jump to my eyes, and I'm going to say eyes. So just watch me do this for 30 seconds, okay? So eyes, 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 teeth, 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 earring, 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 black jacket, black jacket, black jacket, black jacket, black jacket, black jacket, ear, 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 hair, 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 hair. Okay, so what I'm doing is I am being honest about the moment. I am really saying what I am noticing. And I am noticing when I notice a change, when I notice I'm no longer interested in my eyes, and now I'm saying my ears. It might take me a couple of times of repeating it to actually let it come out of my mouth, that I'm talking about ears, okay? And that's okay, that's natural, because sometimes it takes a moment to process it, the impulse, and then we say it. So what I want you to do is I want you to try this, and I want you to understand that that little change, when you feel that little nudge of attention moving, that, my friends, is an impulse, okay? So what we want to do is we want to lean in to those impulses, and this will train you to be able to feel what an impulse is, okay? So practice this. You can practice this with your actor friends too as well. Just look at each other, do some basic repetition. Like I said, just notice what you notice, say it, be honest about it. Don't make it interesting. Don't be like eyebrows, 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 eyebrows. Just say it. Just say it. Let it fall out of your mouth. Eyebrows, eyebrows. Don't be a zombie about it. Eyebrows, eyebrows, eyebrows. Just say it. Eyebrows, 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 eyebrows. This is an excellent exercise to do online as well with somebody, on Zoom, on Facebook Messenger, whatever it is. You can just do this. Boom, boom. And then while you're doing it, feel those nudges. Where's my attention going? Okay, start feeling that. Then throw in some lines. So you're going to say some lines. So you'll be like, to be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them. Just say some lines. See what impulses came up. I was in touch with my impulses. I could feel them. It was taking me somewhere. Did you see? It started to go into some emotional depth. I wasn't pushing that. I wasn't trying to do that. It just is what was happening. Okay? So this is such a great exercise to do, you guys. Let's get in touch with our impulses. The more we can feel them, the more we can go deep with our work, the more we can trust ourselves, the more we can feel them, the more we can trust ourselves. Acting is about trusting yourself, knowing that you're enough as a human being, and being able to connect with your partner. And then it gets deeper, because then we have the intention of the character, what the character wants. We have personalization work. We have all that stuff just deepening and deepening and deepening. But let me tell you, if you can't follow your impulses and lean into them, all the other stuff you do is going to look wooden, boring, and nasty. And you're not gonna make it super far. Okay, so that's my little tip for today. I do want to round up with saying, if you watched The Joker, Joaquin Phoenix is so impulsive in that. I mean, Arthur, I forgot his last name, the guy he plays, but Arthur is a very kind of impulsive, crazy guy anyway, right? And then when Joaquin plays him, he just gives into his impulses, and it just lends a true humanity to the character, which is what we're looking for. Joaquin gave his humanity to Arthur, to the Joker, and let him just play rampant with that. Okay, I won't get deeper into that because there's a lot more we could talk about with that, but I want you to try this exercise. Also, I'm going to put a link in here to the comments. I've got this really groovy quiz. It's called the Actor's Roadmap Quiz, and it kind of helps you see where you are with your acting. So take that quiz. It's super, super fun. It just helps you figure out where you are and how to get to where you want. It's really, really fun. Okay, check in with me. Let me know on Actors in Actioners Facebook group how this exercise is going with you for your impulses. Let me know if you are able to put it into your work, put it into your auditions. Let me know if it makes a difference. It should. It should make a great difference, you guys. So, all right. Thank you for watching. You guys are the best. I will see you next time on this fabulous weekly show, Acting from All Angles, supported and sponsored and created by Actors in Action Conservatory of Film and Theater, where we empower the passionate actor with the craft, skill, and freedom to have a fabulous acting career. Over and out. I'll see you next time.